So, we are... I know I said I wasn't going to stream yesterday, but it turns out I really wanted to. So, we're going to be sharing Palia today. We are going to be doing some more giveaways. So, we do have the plushies that will be available. For that, I actually need to pull up my oh so lovely Wheel of Stupid to make sure that we are good with that. Spin the wheel. My wheels. Palia plushies. Yes, okay. So we have our plushies. And like I said, I have a boatload to get rid of, so I am more than happy to kind of toss those out there to the world. But let me make sure we are golden here, excellent. But yeah, so welcome back. And we'll just dive right into it because obviously. So I logged in like very, very briefly earlier, and it was actually running a little bit smoother than yesterday. I accidentally dumped all of my essence into my thing. Of course, as soon as you hear me speaking, you ignored me, you ran away the minute you hear me speaking. Of course, we're gonna, have our lovely fur child. Come here, little Peter. Okay, well, you can just yell at me then. That's fine. I'm okay with that. As soon as he hears me talking, he just comes in and it's just like, yes. But I literally just came from holding him on my bed and he's just like, nope, I don't want no part of you. Bye. So, he's giving me a turkey. Anyways, I did once again jump in at the wrong time because it is almost at the top of the hour, which means it's almost midnight in game, which means that I missed the 12 o'clock, the noon in game time Bloom event, which I have not participated in yet. So I do not know how the event works. I don't know anything about it. But I figured I would kind of check it out and do some updates on stuff. They changed this! They changed the Galder statue. Doesn't look like the Galder statue anymore. What? Sorry, I didn't realize that they had changed that. And okay, so I'm not totally crazy and it's looking very different. Awesome. You know, everything's subject to change apparently. So, it's all good. Turn that back on. I do, however, need to check in on my... I do not have all of those, so I'm going to go over here, pull these guys out, get my quote-unquote guaranteed flow tree seed, fill my inventory with random garbage, call it good. All of the plushies that you're seeing on here are going to be ones that I am going to be giving away throughout the stream. I'd probably do that at the... I was going to say at the top of the hour. Well, you know what? If you guys want to do... That's fine. If you guys want to do it right away, we can do that right away. So at the top of the hour, I will do a giveaway for plushie if you guys want. You don't have to, but you do have to be on the purple app in order for me to do that. Make sure the bot is alive and well for that giveaway. Let's see here. Giveaway, it is live. We're golden. Yeah. So if you guys are wanting to participate in that, hop on over to the purple app. In-game name is the same across most platforms. And you will be able to enter for that drawing. So, yeah, that's what plan. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so inventory full, which means we do not have a flow seed, which means I need to jump servers. Hello? I made it angry. I made it angry earlier, too, when I was in here, and I don't know why. It's fine. Let's pull this sucker up, though, so I can see what's going on. Alright. We got friends in other places. I'm gonna hop over here. I'm gonna do some shifting. Alright. Let us see. Let us see. Alright. New server. We are now on my friend's server. And inventory is still full. Wait for this to load. Jump in on... Go down my list, and this is basically how I figure out if I have a flow seed or not. The last few times I did this, I had one immediately. This time around, go figure, I do have to do some jumping, so that's okay. Because it puts us a little bit closer to our time. Also, drops are enabled over on the Purple app, so if you are looking to get some drops, they are live, they are functioning, to my knowledge, right now. And yeah, just get your really cool stuff. They are bugged. I have heard that the drops are bugged right now. We are not having any luck with this. I could try it again later and or forget and just deal with it later. That's fine. Make sure these all go into my locked storage because I will accidentally lose out on that later. Do my blueberries need to be in there? Probably not, but at this point, it's fine. Alright, sweet golden there. Clear that out, and yeah. So, as you might be able to tell, it is a little choppy on my end. And this was actually something that I was experiencing yesterday as well, and why I kind of was hesitant to want to dive into the game and streaming it. It was actually running really, really well earlier on my stream deck, so I don't know if it's just the housing plot that's having that issue, or if it's everywhere in general. Like I said, I've been kind of keeping away, haven't been watching the streams of other folks right now, so I don't know, but we are all gonna learn together, aren't we? So, but yeah, just kind of figured it'd be a nice chill day. I still don't know if I'm going to see my nibblings or not, which is also why I'm kind of doing this a little bit earlier than normal. And, you know, I've been wanting to check out the event. I actually jumped into the Dreamlight Valley for a little bit earlier as well, and it got me into a mood of wanting to play Palia. So I know that there are a bunch of nameplates and stuff that you can earn from this event, and a bunch of items, new recipes, things like that. The only thing that I did off stream... Ooh, that's super cute! I'm not really a flower person, but that's really cute. Okay. Is I did some of these. So I threw in some of the stuff I need to do, the spicy honey baked mujin, the oysters akawindu, and I gotta go catch an eel, which is fine. You earn different rewards for it. I've already contributed some of these. I need to go craft a few more of these. I do not know. I guess these are nameplates, so that's something. I didn't realize that was a thing. But yes, you get different nameplates for all of these. I don't know where these are coming from. I don't know if I... Like, obviously, I know the Elderwood Lilac. I must have had those in my inventory. I don't know if they're coming from my inventory. They should be coming from my inventory, not my plot. But the rest of these, like, I think these are all newer ones, so I do need to kind of keep an eye on that. I have heard this is, like, the worst one to obtain, though, so now I'm kind of, like, leery that I sacrificed that, but that's okay. But, yeah, that's just a little bit of this event, so we'll see. It's all, you know, work in progress. But it is midnight, so obviously the event is not going on. It is happening here in Kilima, though, and, yeah. So, while that is going, what was the recipes that I needed? I'm gonna forget this. So, let's see. We needed spicy honey-baked mujin and oysters akawindu. So, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna rush home and see what we got. And giveaway is live. I just threw my cap somewhere far below my feet. Somewhere. Rainbow, there it is. Maybe. There we go. Grab things with our feet around here because we are lazy. But we have... Alright. Spicy honey-baked Mujin. I don't know if I have the recipe for that. We're about to find out if I have the recipe for that. And then oysters aquawindu, which I should for sure have because I needed that for a quest. So we're going to check through here. Oysters, yes, we have it right there. I am not seeing the spicy Mujin, but that doesn't mean that it's not here. It might just have something else. But as you can see, I am glitching a little bit here, even as I'm kind of sitting here. So I might need to go to one of my other plots just to kind of be in a better place. Let's see. Spicy. Everything is spicy, spicy. I do not have it. Okay, so I got to figure out how to get that new recipe in order to complete that. But I can at least get the oyster situated. Use quality, and we're good. So I don't want to do that on this plot because it is going to be really, really glitchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to Savory and Sweet and hope that this will kind of mellow it out a little bit. Which it should, theoretically. Looking like it is anyways. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our oysters aquawindu and call it good. We got 3 minutes to kind of craft up everything. So just do this really, really quickly. That recipe used the oven. The spicy honey baked. Oh my gosh, this glitching is so bad. Oh gosh, this is gonna be horrendous. Oh my word. We'll be lucky if we can complete this recipe at this point. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing it on my end as, like, severely glitchy. Holy goodness. It's always that second one, too. Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna be a really, really bad time. But thank you for that, Jay. I'll have to take a look. Okay. Yep, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to complete this. Okay. Well, we got the first part of, you know, multiple. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. So this waterfront is actually part of, I'll have to show you the theme in a minute. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. This is so glitchy and bad right now. I have to go, like, every other one, because it's, like, how I can kind of time it. Okay, like, the timing on this is horrendous at how awkward this is. Yeah, I'll be lucky if I can complete this. I'm already halfway through and I can't do this. So I'm probably gonna fail this. That's okay. Oh, yep, nope, this is gonna be a fail. Oh, yeah, I knew it was gonna be glitchy, and I was afraid it was gonna be glitchy. But yeah, let me finish failing, and then I will tell you precisely which theme I have on this. I want to say it was part of... Wow, that was just horrendous in general. The autumn one, I believe, is the theme off the top of my head. Yeah, this is gonna be really horrendous. I don't even know if I want to waste these. I'm just gonna let that go. All right, let me show you. Autumn Acres is the one that we currently have for the lakeside. This is gonna be so... I loved cooking parties. I loved participating in these. Peter, my love, my child. Hello. Welcome. Only when I am playing. That is the only time. Literally right before stream, I was like, "Hi, Peter, give me love," and he's whatever. Yeah, so you have to purchase these, and that is a broken recipe right there. But yes, so obviously I do not have all of them open. There's a couple of them I have not, but there's a few that I'm like, I had to invest in it because they were really cute. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, collect our ruined food. And apparently never cook because we can't cook because this update. I love it when the updates just kind of make everything crash and burn. It happens. I get it. It's all good. But it hurts. It hurts a lot. I know you're so satisfied with yourself now, aren't you? Little turkey. All right, so I'm going to go hang out in Killima then. I know it's like way too early to go hang out in Killima, but it's less glitchy in Killima than it is in my plot right now, so I would rather go out here to the world. But yes, I purchased that one ages ago because I'm like, I love a lakeside plot. And the fact that you can kind of glitch out some of your stuff and kind of make it like really over the water, I love it. So that is the plot that I have. And I know y'all are hanging out over on the TikTok side, but on the other side, on Le Purple app, we are doing a giveaway. So I have a boatload of plushies that I need to get rid of. And if you guys are interested, you guys can go ahead and enter that. So, yes, I know my poor child. He acts like I give him no love. There is no love for this little thing. No love for Peter. He's just horribly abandoned all the time. And then he leaves. It's like, okay, I got the attention I wanted and I'm gone. It's fine. But, little turkey. But yeah, so I need to figure out where that honey recipe is now. Because that is not one that I am familiar with. I had everything, I thought. But I know that there was a couple of updates that I missed. So, definitely wouldn't be over there. Let's ignore that. Wouldn't be there. Might be with Reth directly. Where's he hanging out? He's downstairs, isn't he? I can go chat with him real quick. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've really it's the one for this for the little wall. Not that I could do it. It is the spicy honey baked Muujin. So that one I'm trying to figure out the recipe, where the heck that recipe came from. I have this one already. That was the one I just failed at, obviously. And I can go catch an eel, that's fine. But yeah, there's a few things on here that I'm like, I can at least get some of these knocked out. Why did I not fully contribute the ones I had? Whatever. I do have an emerald I need to go get, and some quartz I can just pop off of my thing to get that. But yeah, all part of this new event and stuff. Eshe's room? Okay. That might... Well, no, I feel like I've been in her room. I feel like... I'll go check. I'll go check. It's been a hot minute since I've, creeped in everybody's rooms and stuff. Hi, Ashe. Bye, Ashe. Nice to see her not gonna be awkwardly in there when I invade her private space. Alright, we have Ashe's room right up at the top. Haven't been here in forever, and I know exactly where it is. It's great. Alright. Oh, yeah, the frame rate... I'm down to like 20 frames right now. Hey! Cheers, we got it. Yeah, frame rate is tanked right now, which is not great. And I don't know why, because it was fine on my Steam Deck when I was playing earlier. And all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's just... Like, out here in Killima, it's fine. I'm getting about 55, 57, give or take. So, thank you so much for that follow. Hey, I appreciate you. You're helping me here. So, yeah, it's... I don't know what it is. Like, this update is... granted, I have been kind of away for a few updates. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in. I've been away from a few updates. So, last big update, I took a break right around when they released Elderwood. So, I did the initial stuff for Elderwoods, and then I took a break because I'm like, I need some time away. And it was good. It was a really nice break. And then now I'm coming back in here, and I'm like, I feel like everything is broken. I know. And I knew better, but I'm like, oh, I really wanted to jump into the new event and stuff. And I've heard that it's like in 6 different locations. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay centralized until I figure out where it is, and I should know better. But yeah, my frames are definitely gonna be hurting for this for sure. But it's all good. I also heard, in theory, that they had a new infinity bag situation, and I don't know. I need to go read up on the patch notes to kind of see about that as well. But yeah, like I am very happy. I did knock out all my quests. So I'm not behind in the quests. I am, however, I don't think you can't really interact with him yet, right? Like that is not who I meant. Who am I thinking of? Did they remove him? I can't even see my thing anymore. I have a thing on my screen. I'm going to shift it over. Oh, they removed him. They removed the kid? Really? The kid was here, and then now he's gone. So yeah, I guess they removed the kid, so they're gonna... Hey, just kidding, he's no longer there. I knew they had a new chest, which I have updated some of my chests, but that's also why I paused too, because they broke some of the chests. Because it was like, you can only have, like, these on your... Like, you can only have 8 of them across all of your plots, and it was a nightmare, and I'm like, I don't know where my one is that's just missing somewhere. So I was getting frustrated with it, and I just said screw it, and left it at that. But yeah, I do still need to finish up, like, upgrading all of those and everything. But yeah, for some reason, and I don't know if it was just something that I had heard through the grapevine or whatever, but I want to say somebody had said something about an infinite loot bag, or like a not loot bag, inventory, which I'm like, that's interesting. If they did do that, you know, blah, 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 it would be very interesting. But yeah, so I don't know. If they did something like that, it would be insanity. But it would also be really, really nice because, like, I love having all my stuff with me, and I like going through and, like, organizing and making sure I know what I have and what I need and all the things. And so, yeah, I do need to go back through and check the patch notes on it, though, because I did not do that. This is, like, probably the first time I didn't go through the patch notes on the game. For one, you know, that was pretty bad for me. But, yeah, it's all good. And then... I don't have that. I'm buying it. I knew that was one of the new furniture. I knew this was the new furniture, too, which I have this, but, you know, we could always use extras. But, yeah, I know that they had a couple of new things kind of tucked in here. I do have that. We're fine there. But, yeah, I'm like, all right, what am I missing? I know that there's a lot of wallpapers that I'm missing right now out of the game. And then a lot of, I don't think, furniture recipe, everything that involves infected essence. So all the stuff that you need to purchase with that, I am missing right now from the last update. Because I did not do what everybody else did and do the frog exploit. And now I'm paying for that, clearly, because this is all the essence I have, and it's not enough. So, yeah, I definitely need to go on some runs for some essence, and join up with people, too, because you can get more with groups and stuff. But I've been slacking, and most of the people that I play with are either not playing currently or not playing at all. So we've all just kind of taken a collective break at the same time. But yeah, I'm just like, I need to join in some random I love the little random plushies that they have in here, and I wish you could just like go and collect them. Like, freebie. Oh, you found it for the day. Congratulations. Here's your random freebie or whatever. But yeah, so I am slacking a bit, and Oh, okay. So you actually need either special items, like if you progress through the quest, you either need to get special items, elderwood arrows, things like that, um, for each creature, or what I would suggest you get is that you invest in the bag of illusions, because the bag of illusions lets you, like, as you level it up, first you can only do infected forage, and then you can use that to collect all the stuff that you need. Then you can upgrade it to insects, then you can upgrade it to fish, and then upgrade it to huntable creatures. This saves me so much time, so I don't have to have all of the special items that you need in order to collect everything. Lifesaver. Invest. First thing you should do is invest in the bag of illusions, because that saved me so much. Um, but yeah, for that, I want to say you have to do something, you will have to use the initial potion that you get, and you will have to do like the initial struggling for it until you have enough to purchase that. And I forget how much you purchase it for. I want to say it was part of a ticket. You buy it with a ticket. So if you need artifacts, let me know. I will give you like all my artifacts. I don't need them. I collect them and then I throw them in my inventory because I don't need them. But I'll trade you all my artifacts, and then once you have the artifacts, you can just go nuts and turn those in, get the tickets, use the tickets to purchase right next to there, and then yeah, that helps. So yeah, like it got to a point where I was doing the collection, like the daily collection for the artifacts, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I don't even need them. And I'm like, I know people will need them in the future, so I just kept collecting them. Um, but yeah, it's just been it's been a minute. I really want to. So at some point, I want to invest in that super cute cat pet that they just added in the store. I'm not gonna look at the store, because if I look at the store, I'm gonna be tempted, and I'm not gonna be tempted today. Not today, Satan. But yeah,
Man, am I glad to see you.
I didn't need
Okay.
to actually talk to him. I
I
forgot.
think I hear Ashura.
Um, but yeah, so I have the artifacts. If you need them, happy to send those your way. As long as we got a duplicate one that like we can trade between us, because I think you always have to have something to trade. Other than that, like, you can have them all. I don't need them. But yeah, so haven't done much of anything with this, and I'm very, very excited to. Other than, obviously the things that I have done. But obviously, we can't cook right now, so I might try that later on my Steam Deck, and maybe I'll have, like, better luck on my Steam Deck with the cooking. But, like, as you guys kind of saw, it was just jittery and horrendous, so it's all good. But yeah, Bag of Illusions will save you so much in the long run with the essence stuff. Yeah, I've got time. I'll go check before it hits new. Actually, before it hits like 10, I've got time. I'll go see what artifacts that I have, because I forget. And I'm happy to just send over whatever I got, because I don't need them. My walls are done. My statues, my artifacts, all of it done. But yeah, I'm still tripping out because I just found out today that they changed the look of the Galder statue. That gives you the seeds, so I'm like, oh, that's new and different and interesting. So they changed the look of this. It no longer, unless this is glitched. It's very possible this is just glitched, but it looks like they changed the look of it because now it's got the little thing coming out the top and it's a lot more flat. Um, but yeah, let's see what turn on artifacts. Artifacts. All right, I have War Torn Banner 2. You said you needed sword. So I've got these two, and creature and horn. So probably none of these that you need. And I'm never gonna use that, so it's Yeah, like I was collecting them. Oh, hi, Nothing. How's it going? Welcome in. We're doing chill day today. We're just chilling today. We're doing the, I know I told you guys yesterday I was not going to stream, and then here I am streaming. But yeah, and then I have to go check my dailies. So I'll check my dailies after the event to see what they have, because I have no idea. I have so many plushies, it's ridiculous. That's why I'm trying to get rid of them. Yeah, so I have a million of them. Like, I have a bunch of the exclusive ones, things like that. So, like, I have a huge giveaway. I was trying to do the huge giveaway a while back, and didn't have that many biters at the time, so I still have a ton, and I'm just trying to get rid of them. So, are you still working? Nothing? Am I giving you some free entertainment while you're finishing up work? Is that what's about to happen right now? Yeah, no, it's good times though. And I have way too many plushies that I'm never gonna use. So, so you can go into the underground if you don't have access. You can. There's two ways to get in. That one is cute. That nameplate is cute. That purple nameplate flower. There are two ways you can get in. The first way, the first time you get there, you're gonna have to go into the underground, via the back way. No worries, nothing. I won't rat you out. You're good. Your secret's safe with me. Let's see. Oh gosh, frames are dropping again. I'm telling you, this update is just rough on the PC. Alright. So, you're gonna come to the water has been rising. We don't have an explanation for why the water has been rising. But you're gonna come right over here to the sewer entrance, which is located right over here at Remembrance Beach. And you're gonna enter in here, the first time, and then maybe the second time. In future, you'll have a way to get in through Zeki's shop. But once you're in the underground at night, there are a lot of things that you can do down here. Trading, you can do it anytime. You can trade stickers, you can trade plushies. So these two trading stalls are for stickers. For the first time, if you go up to it and interact with it, it'll kind of tell you, hey, you need a special thing, and then you'll get a quest to kind of do that. Same thing with the plushies. You'll go up to it, interact with it, and then you can trade. So you have the two tables here for stickers, two tables here for plushies, and then if you swing over here, there's another one for plushies right over here. You will always have to trade a plushie to somebody, so you don't just get to, like, throw it out there. And then at night, you can have the hot pot tables, which are really fun, and then you can participate in the little underground spin the wheel event and stuff. I don't have anything, so I can't spin the wheel right now. But you get special prize wheel coins for there, and then you can also win coins for the lucky box. As you can see, I got my lucky box. I'm gonna leave because this is almost noon. I gotta be outside for noon. But it is a nice little kind of location. There is fishing in there if there's some fishing that you need to do, or if you need to do some of the weekly tasks and everything, you can do that very easily in there with other players. And yeah, so that is the sewers. Zeki will walk you through how to get a key to his back room, though, once you go through that, so that you don't have to go this way every single time. You can just go straight through the back of his shop. But it's a nice, really easy way to kind of trade your plushies out and stuff. Alright, I don't know where this event spawns. I need to turn on... That's not what I wanted. Where is... chat on is fine. Because I need to know where the event is. I have no idea. It's been a minute, and I have not participated yet in the event, and I'm very excited. I hear it involves your watering can. I don't have any water. I need water. Where's a water thing around here? Not up there. I need to go to go to the pond. I'm going to the pond. Actually, there's water right down here. I'm just gonna jump down here and grab it. Ready, set, water. Fill it up. Perfect. And then climb right back out. And then, yeah, so people are going to be popping up on the event spot. But yeah, spawns at 12. So here we go. We're almost there. It'll do it right at the 30-minute mark for the event. The aura spawns before 12. I don't know what the aura is. Or where I'm looking. So, no clue. But we'll find out. It's probably going to be on the other side of the map. If I'm over here, it's probably going to spawn on the other side of the map. But we will see. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking for. Though, basically, that's... yeah, no. That one is for Bo. This is part of the new event that they're doing. This is part of the blooming event. It just started, was yesterday? Was Tuesday? And that is what I'm looking for. I have heard that you need a watering can. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just running around to see. But it's in Kilima H6. Where the heck is H? See what I... Okay, so I was in the right location. I was just dumb. Okay, they're flaring it. Excellent. Let's go. Yeah, I have not done that. Excellent double flare. Thank you, folks, for that. I haven't done this yet, so I have no idea what this is going to do. How this is going to work. The Grove of Flowers, you don't need a watering can. Oh, okay. What do you need for it? I don't know. I've never done it. I heard you did, but if not, I don't know what it is. What do I do? Are you sure I don't need a watering can? Looks like... Oh my gosh, why is it not working? There we go. Okay, watering can. Help water the flowers. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm not seeing any sort of pop-up come up regarding it. This is slow. This is like... Do you need to help people do it? Like, does that make it go faster? Maybe? Double duty? It's a pretty... It is a very chill game for sure. In comparison to a lot of things. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just assuming this is right. Everybody just water. Ooh, pretty. I picked it up because I, you know, distracted. So everybody just comes in and they are gathering the flowers, helping it bloom, helping it grow. So everybody waters and then everybody picks them is what I'm guessing for this event. Which is curious. Alright, I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I needed that. I needed rose flowers. I need more rose flowers. Give me more roses. Give me more roses. Yeah. Gardenias, ferns, flowers. If this is a very interesting event, if this is like the full event right here. I mean, it's nice because it, like, gives us stuff to do at, like, noon compared to everything else, which is normally only done... Ooh, garlic. Thank you. Always nice to get some garlic. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Okay, okay. So this starts at noon Palia time. Apparently you can see an aura before. I did not see an aura. But these folks that flared this did. So, allegedly. And then I don't know if we just need to stick around. And this just fades? I don't know. This is my first time doing this. So, I have no idea how this works. Just sounds like it's pick and go kind of thing. It's Speaking of which, I need to open that. Smoke bombs. H6. All right, that was. I mean, it's a cute event. It's a fast event, but like, we could use others. Potato pod in this one. What are you talking about? Did I pick up a potato pod? Oh. I totally picked up a potato pod. Cool. I didn't realize that. Can I jump servers? Does this work if I jump servers to one of my friends' servers? I don't know if this is about to work. If this works, that would be amazing. I doubt it would work, though. Is, is this love I'm feeling? Yeah, something like that. This would be really dangerous, though, if this lets you kind of jump servers just to get the thing. I forget that the FOV is horrible on this, though. but yeah, I first time doing that. Okay, so that was kind of anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely expecting something very different, but I do know that they were B6. Okay, so I just gotta go that way. Maybe I do get it. We'll find out. If you can jump servers, that would make this like stupid nice. Because then I could farm it a lot better, but that might also be cheating their system, so we'll see. And I don't know how long it lasts. So we will see. Just gonna make my way across here. Don't mind me. A lot. Well, that's... You think you saw me? Possibly. I don't know. My frame rate's crashing and burning again. That's okay. Alright, so I don't know what time it fades, though. Is it like the Grove, where, like, if you just leave it alone, it just sticks around forever? Or... Oh, hey, I'm seeing an aura! Hey, it does exist! Hey, you can totally jump servers and it works. Okay, that's dangerous. Let's do it. I'm gonna go see what other friends of mine are around and jump servers, because that would make my life easier. Pick all the sundrop lilies, get our gathering up, you know. Advice, take your time, honestly. Enjoy the events. Like, don't blitz through everything, and don't feel like you have to farm your shep. So, you'll get to a point in the main story quest where it's like, you need a shep. Don't feel like you need to blitz through that with a character. Just, like, take your time with it and, like, yeah. Okay, let me see if any of my other friends are on that I can jump to their server. We're just gonna see. I mean, I don't know. We'll be lucky or not. Yeah, no worries, Yasmin. I appreciate you hanging out. I don't usually play Palia. I'll warn you with that. But every once in a while, I do like to hop back in and see it. For what it's worth, nothing. This is 100% free, so, you know, not much holding you back. But it is super, super chill, super laid back game. There's hunting, there's fishing, there's romance galore. This might be the first one that I was on. That's okay. I can still check it just in case. But yeah, it is a very, very chill game. So, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna mess up your name. Andishu? Andishi? I don't know how exactly to pronounce the last part of your name. Andy, if that's okay. I'm gonna call you Andy. Andy. Okay, Andy Sue. Okay, I feel a lot better. Thank you. So in terms of the shep, it does and it does not affect things. The only thing it really affects is the cutscene at the end of it. Andecy, nice. That's fair. Yeah, so it only affects the cutscene for that scenario. If you are okay with like being locked into one character, it's fine. It does not like you're not gonna miss out on anything because you I think this is not the same one as earlier. Heck yeah! Triplet, let's go. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Flowering yellow bush, that's new. Alright, we are cheesing this galore. I'm so excited. Oh, we got a new recipe! Heck yes! Woo! Victory! Yeah, I'm calling that a win. If nothing else. But yeah, so you do not need to, like, feel like you're locked in or anything. There's nothing, like, insane that happens. It's just a cutscene, and you just share a special moment with that character very, very briefly. But it does not affect anything gameplay-wise. You're not gonna lose out on anything. Like, you're totally fine if you, I think that's who I jumped to a minute ago, but I don't know. That's fine. That was worth it, right? We got stuff. Yeah, so don't feel like you're totally locked in or whatever because of your shep. Like, it's not gonna hurt you at all. So for my shep, who did I choose? My shep was... Oh gosh, I don't even remember who my shep was. Give me a second. Einar might have been. I think it was Einar, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on. I took a picture, I think. Actually, it might have been Kenley, because I'm like, I wanted to see Eshe's face, but it might have also been Kenyatta. Oh gosh. I don't remember anymore. That's obviously how much I remember. It was bad. Let's just say you share a special moment with them and everybody around you, and it's really cute and adorable, and yeah. Now I gotta check my screenshots to see, because I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of it. But yeah, it's just like a cute little moment, and like you can do it with somebody that you are romancing, you could do it with somebody you're not, like... Yeah, honestly, it's not. They make it seem like it's this huge deal, it's this huge thing. It's just, you're just gonna they're gonna gift you something in a cutscene. It's cute, it's adorable. You're fine. Like, that's it. It's really not anything to stress over. It might have actually been Ashura now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Yeah, no, you're good. And then even with like the romance, you're not locked in. So like I am currently dating apparently Einar and Hassian, and I broke up with these two. Kenyatta and Nayo. I'll warn you, if you date these two at the same time, some special dialogue might happen. That's all I'm gonna say with that one. Broke up with Reth. I have to break up with Tamala, but everybody else, like, relationships. I also broke up with Tish. I broke up with so many people. But you can date them all at the same time. It doesn't affect anything. Except for these two, and it doesn't really affect them. There's just a thing I would not have put in a childlike game with this. That's all I'm gonna put there. But otherwise, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. When you get to their max rank, whoever pin you have, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just it is what it is. But yeah, don't sweat over that at all. Yes, nothing. I am tempting you with a free-to-play game. How dare I? I will say it is very dangerous because then you find really cute things like this and then you buy them, or like this beautiful outfit. Uh, Actually, I'm wearing two outfits. Um, and then you get awesome skins like this, and then you could look like a freaking dragon warrior epic person. Like, it's phenomenal. Temptations. But it is free to play. I mean, it's free to play all the way through so far. You're not locked out of anything. You get this map. You get 10 plots that you can earn for housing. You have Bahari Bay. You have Elder Woods. Um, if you are on Switch, Switch is rough. Um, I play it on my Switch as well. I did not connect my accounts on my Switch to this, so I technically have two accounts. There is definitely a distinct difference between the graphics and stuff on Switch. Now, if you say you play Switch exclusively, go for it. Like, that's your thing, go for it. I personally would not necessarily do that. But like you can always log in, you could always connect like your PC account and stuff. Like that's possible. But yeah. You cannot fly. I wish you could. These wings on my back, however, do act as a glider. You do earn a glider throughout the game as you go through. So this does act as a glider for me, or if I just want it to be like a visual thing, I can equip another glider for it. Um, so deleted for switching servers. Having friends helps for one, because I have all of these friends that are online, and as you can see, I can join their server and hop over to whatever server that they're on. That is the best way that I know how to switch a server. The hard way, or like the annoying way, is going in and out and hope that you don't have a friend who's online who's pulling you, because what the game does is it prioritizes your friend list. So if you have a friend who's online and they're like, say they're in Kilima, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to my house and jump back to try to get to a different server than my friend. That's not how that's gonna work. What it's gonna do is it's gonna prioritize filling you into their instance of it because you are friends. And then if their server is full, then it will give you a new one. So if you're trying to switch servers and things like that, it does get a little tricky, which is why it's really nice to have a variety of friends that you can kind of choose from and jump around with. Um, Now, if you are part of a party, it will prioritize your party and then it will prioritize your friend list. So it is nice. If you're like trying to run exclusively with certain friends, jump into that. The party does not leave unless all the members kind of leave. So like it's always up. Um, I used to have a party of 3 of us that we'd run around, and loot pile. It's um oh wait. Wait, what? What's pick up sticks? uh that might be something different that I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so if you are wanting to do that and stuff, it's fine. That's fine. You can add me if you want deleted. My in-game name is Helix Rook. I think that's on, yeah, right below my name right here. Feel free to add me. Like, I have not played in a hot minute, but like, just participating in things, it's really, really easy to kind of connect with people. Like the folks that you're seeing here, most of these folks either came from like previous streams that I've done, or they came from things like participating in cake parties and cooking parties and things like that. Um, and then like even just random people on the server that like you're kind of vibing with or whatever, you can always add folks that way. It's a really welcoming community. There are times where sometimes they get a little spicy about things, and I will say this as a streamer, I do not like to do community events because I have been I've been subjected to other streamers who are doing events on games, and let's just say they can get very defensive about the server that they are on and trying to kick you off of the server. Um, no worries, I got you. So you got a friend now, so um but yeah, so I have seen that happen where it's like, especially in Bahari, and there's like folks doing like some sort of server event, people can get a little spicy, they can get a little crazy where they're like, can you leave this server? Like, I'm trying to do something with my stream and blah blah blah. And it's like, eh, can you not? Just because it does get very, very awkward. So MZD, that is also very, very common. Switch is rough to play on. Um, there are times where the graphics and everything just crashes Switch and it's a nightmare. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they ported it. I don't know what the steps were, all the things. For whatever reason, Switch is just rough. I'm ignoring whatever the heck's going on in chat over there. But yeah, if you like, that's why I prefer, even though this is looking really rough and choppy right now, I prefer playing on my desktop. Oh, it was the loot pile. Why'd they make me think I was a freaking lunatic? Hey, we got a recipe for that. Nice. That was worth it. I need to go find the Bahari loot pile. Yeah, there is a huge difference between the console playing, the Switch playing, and the PC playing. And I don't know what it is. I do know that, like, in terms of gaming and game devs and things like that, porting over games is not the easiest thing to do. You are going to have issues. You're going to have hardware stuff, things like that are going to cause issues. But for whatever reason with this game, Switch is rough at the best of times. And again, that's also why it's my second account, like a second playthrough, because it just is way too much on there. So that's kind of what I have that. No worries, nothing. I'll probably still be here. I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, so I don't know what it is with the Switch though. Like, and then it also depends on the timing. So like right now, they just released an update yesterday. My frame rate right now is running at about 20 to 25 frames. This is very, very rough. So as clean and nice looking as this is, it's actually running very, very rough on my computer. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. So it does look not as good as could, but that always happens whenever they have a major update with the game. It takes a few days for it to kind of settle, for them to fix some of the bugs, some of the kinks that are going on. Sometimes they don't realize like what little updates, like an update over on one end, what it does to another end of the game. So that does sometimes cause issues, as you're kind of seeing here with like the frame rates are a lot slower than what they usually are. I was having a hard time cooking earlier. I can't finish my cooking quest thing for the board because I can't cook. And it's stuff that they're aware of and that they're going to be working on fixing. So just keep that in mind. Free-to-play game. There are going to be some issues with it. This is not this is not Digital Extremes. I love Digital Extremes and their free-to-play games. But Singularity 6, they are always kind of looking at it, and they will rectify their mistakes and fix things. It just takes a little bit of time, so yeah. A little, you know what, that's fair. The chat can be very weird at the best of times. As you kind of saw, so like they were kind of going off here on different things. I didn't mean to click that. So, like, you can get different, that's not, I didn't want to, server. Weird chats will pop up. There is some lingo that will, come up that might be a little awkward to understand. So, like, if somebody's talking about, oh, the grove is up while you're in Bahari, they're talking about the flow trees. So every day at midnight, flow trees show up in a grove, and you can go and collectively chop them down. So it's a server-wide thing. It happens at midnight, but it's up until somebody cuts it down, and you can only chop it down with like minimum 2 people. But what they try to do is they'll announce when it is, where it is located. And then what they try to do is they try to wait until 3 p.m. Or 3 a.m. in game before they start chopping, so that it gives folks a chance to kind of join the server, figure out where it's located, get over there, and be ready to kind of do it. Or like this individual just posted side-by-side gold. So they are announcing that there's a special node filled with gold that you can go and work on. If you need gold, you can go and yeah, that's fine. So you check your map, you see, okay, D8, so they're saying it's right in here, they're saying somewhere in here there's a side-by-side, 2 nodes for gold. So if you're needing, like, gold, either the gold or if you're needing gold ingots, you can go and mine those. I'm still getting used to the fact that they kind of changed how the mining works a little bit too, so it is a little awkward. Oh gosh, I forgot what I was looking for, so I need to keep an eye. There is also a loot pile on each of the maps that you go to. The one that I got in Kilima was literally a pile of sticks. And you can get different things. You can get recipes. Sometimes you can get quest items from there. It just depends. It is completely random. However, if you are in a party... Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you asking. If you're in a party and you guys find the loot pile and one of you clicks the loot pile, as long as you both have, like, equal, like, you've finished up, both of you have finished all the quests, both of you have finished all the things, you guys will get the exact same item from that loot pile. So what you might want to do is go to, one of you will pick it up and be like, oh, it's just an apple. So then the other one can jump to another server and try to get a different item that way. Otherwise, it would be the exact same item. But that's only if both of you have completely finished all the quests, you've gotten all the recipes, all the things that they have in the game up to that point. Oh, look at that. Suddenly we're at 60 frames. How beautiful. And crashed and burned. But yeah, so like right now, I'm just running around looking for the loot piles. Ooh, I need to get my Dragon's Beard stuff back up too. Just looking for the loot pile because apparently they're dropping new recipes, so that's gonna be like a guarantee on my end of new stuff. I don't know if it'll do it for Bahari, but it did for Kilima, so we'll see. And of course, my frame rate is just tanking. It's doing so good. Keep chugging along. There we go. There's the loot pile. And then people usually call out the loot pile locations, and this will appear once a day. When they do the reset for the day, this will always reappear. I forget what time that is. In this case, I just got Flowwood, which, yay, that's useful. But it is just kind of like a random thing. You get recipes, you get different things, so it's very nice. I do highly, highly recommend going through and picking up all of the, not the shells. You will need shells at some point, but there are oysters around here. Get the oysters and open the oysters because there's going to be a special item in some of them that you're going to need. So definitely do that. Catch all the bugs. If you catch the snails, you have a chance of getting a plushie. I don't know if they've added plushies yet for the crabs, but there's always a chance. Reminds me of Warframe when a new drop, it's on par for course. Yeah, honestly, like, it gets really rough. And, like, this was not supposed to be a big update. It was supposed to be a very small update that they did because they're working on their big update. And I think it was a little bit bigger than they anticipated. You can also get flowers, by the way, from collecting bugs. Each bug has a different type of flower it can drop. And then even like the lantern bugs here. Oh, this frame rate is going to be the death of me. These can also drop flowers. They can drop plushies. Like, if you are a loot goblin, if you love plushies, I'm giving away a boatload of them right now. Hi, Jen. How's it going? I don't know what you're talking about, Jen. I am definitely not lying yet. I don't know that I've lied today. I probably have lied today, but I don't... Off the top of my head, I can't think of lying today. I'm doing good. It's been, obvious. The frame rate right now, though, is absolutely atrocious. But otherwise, I'm doing good. It's been a nice day. I was working on certs earlier, try to up my resume a little bit, and figured I'd take a break to try out the new Palia update. So, yeah. It's good. How have you been? Are you still running, New World Chaos? I've been avoiding New World like the plague. I've officially uninstalled it from my computer. I'm tired of everything broken. Yeah. I can't say I miss it. I don't miss it. It's been rough. It was rough playing, and now it's like great because I don't have to deal with it. Oh! I heard the grove. Where? Hey, I can show you guys the grove. If I can find it, we'll see if they call it out. It sounded like it was south, though, so I'm gonna actually head this way. Sometimes the sound does help you find it. Sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. I know that there are some people who use, Overwolf, I think is what it's called, to kind of track things. That is kind of like a good method if you just need to know where things are, things like that. I don't personally use it, so I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, Jen, and I'm really sad. I haven't heard from Lady in a hot minute. Oh, hey, there's the grove. I have not heard from her in a hot minute, so I could not tell you. She's been kind of MIA. She had some family stuff going on, and that was kind of like the last I'd heard. So, unfortunately, I don't have any answers, but... Ooh, I will also take that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I do miss her, though. Lost her, lost Star, like, I'm just losing everybody. So, yeah. It's depressing times. But no, I know she had some family stuff come up, so she's just, hopefully she's taking care of that and she's doing good, but, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully somebody's able to get a hold of her, though. But, yeah. It's all good. People have lives. But yeah, so as you guys can see, like, they called it out, they flared it, and then we just kind of sit around and wait for 3 a.m. so that, like, everybody can kind of get here and then participate in it. By hitting the trees beforehand... it means that I basically am guaranteeing that if somebody chops it down when I'm not paying attention, I'll still get the drop for it. As that can happen sometimes where people come in and, just chop it away, and then other people will be like, what the heck? So, if you just want to be safe, just chop it once, and then you're good. Yeah, see, you know, everybody... I think it is healthy to take a break from that game because that game, well, those devs are trash. um, yeah. As somebody who has been assisting with other games and playing other games, and yeah, the devs there have so many empty promises, so many broken promises. Um, yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. Like, they would have to pay me a lot of money to ever even consider re-downloading that game at this point, because I have lost all trust in AGS and the stuff that they are doing over there. uh, but yeah, like it doesn't surprise me. I'm honestly I'm just more afraid right now because A, I have not heard any update about their Lord of the Rings game that they're supposedly still working on. And B, would never trust them with said game because of the stuff that they've been doing with New World. So, yeah, I don't know. But I know, obviously, I still get the pings and stuff from the snobs and all of the runs and everything. So I know y'all are still running stuff. I'm just like, sorry, I don't have it downloaded anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't give us a game like New World. And it was great. It was amazing in the beginning. It was phenomenal. I loved New World. I invested a crap ton of time and effort into that game. And then it was literally right around when they introduced mounts and they took away First Light. And I'm still very bitter about that, by the way. They took away First Light. So they took away a zone we had access to, made us pay to get back into it. Like it left a very sour taste in my mouth. And yeah, I invested everything into First Light. That was my home. That was where I started. That was where I poured everything, every amount of effort, all of my stuff, and they took it away. And made me pay to go back to that area, and then it was obviously you couldn't do the things you could before there. Um, so like that left a really bitter taste in my mouth with just that. And like I started playing less and less, and then I got really invested with helping out with the what's it called? Obviously I can remember the invasions. And then so that's kind of how I got connected up with Lady, and then the snobs with worm runs and everything. And like that was literally the only thing that was keeping me still in that game was running invasions and running worm. And then even that just became a chore, and I'm like, you know what? It's no longer fun. Every update is just like it made me so upset every time. And yeah, I just got to a point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't justify playing this game when I see what they're doing with it, and like they're taking on these, they're taking on a beloved IP like Lord of the Rings, and this is what they're doing to their first game. I can't even imagine what they're going to do with Lord of the Rings. So like, yeah, no thank you. So that's just but that's my thoughts on AGS. Not that, you needed the full explanation, but yeah, it's been very, very rough for sure though, just because it's like with everything else that's been going on with that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm very bitter about First Light for sure. Like that was all of my investment was into First Light, and then they took it away and said, "Hey, do you want to go back? All right, pay us. Oh, by the way, when you do go back, you're gonna lose everything that you had there. Ha, enjoy. Here's our new expansion." Instead of going, "Hey, we have this whole map." Like you could literally see at the edges of the map where it's like there's area for them to expand, and instead of expanding up into those areas, they literally just said, "Now we're gonna take that area that you had and change it all." Like, Make it make sense, AGS. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, 3 a.m. everybody started chopping, and like as you see, I did not chop, like I chopped them, but like I'm not currently chopping, and I'm still getting the bags. So that's why I do suggest doing that, just in case somebody comes along and they're like, oh, I don't want to wait for anything here. And yeah, then you lose out on the bags. So, yeah, nice little grove trick. Real easy grove trick for you. Help you chop this. And then all the Muujin go flying. There's one over here. Help me. Help me. Thank you. I could have probably chopped that alone, honestly, but it's okay. And then there should be... yeah, this one. Which we got. Delicious. Let's take that. And this little baby one. And then I think that's it, right? Everything else is gone? Oh, and they threw up a lure. And that's the other thing. So, like, I know I was chatting with some of you guys earlier about, like, when, folks do, like, other streamers do, like, events on the server. They literally will get so angry if people just join in on their stuff. And it's like, you know, it's fun. Like, this is... everybody's part of a community. Like, everybody's collectively working together here. Like, you do not need to gatekeep an entire server because you want to bug hunt with, 30 players. Like, how about, you can do maybe 15. Sure, go do 15 people. Like, do you need 30 people on a single server just to run this? Like, I don't know. To me, it's chaotic, it's messy, it's not fun. So, yeah, that's why I'm really kind of weird when it comes to, like, servers saying that they're doing, events on a server and stuff. It's just like, you know what? You don't get to dictate who's on a server or whatever. But unfortunately, what I've been noticing now is that they also will have them mass, report a player for being on that server. And it's like, you know what, they're not doing anything. Like, maybe they're not in chat. Maybe, like, I usually turn my chats off. I turned them on for the event, but, like, maybe, they're turning off the chat. Maybe they're doing, whatever. Like, who are you to kind of dictate that, they can or cannot do those things? I don't know. So, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't ever want to be the streamer that's like, everybody get off this server, I'm doing something. Like, no, you guys want to join in? Join in. You don't? Like, sorry, like, server's full. Like, I can't help you. Like, or, like, at least give them the option to buy a private server so that way they don't have that issue. And then they can be like, oh, yeah, here, I bought this private server. You can only get here by invite only, blah, blah, blah. Fine. That's great. Do it that way. Like, do something. Like, just don't sit there and make it all, spicy just because somebody decided to show up into a server and randomly got pulled into one randomly that you happen to be hosting an event on. But, yeah, I don't know. That is one of the kind of downsides on the streaming community sides that I've noticed with Palia. It's like, they can get a little spicy, and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna leave. I don't need to deal with this. This is too much drama for a chill game. But no, it's good. They've gotten better. At least that I've noticed, so hopefully it means that they are doing better as a whole. I needed that. We're just going to throw it away in here anyways. No, I didn't mean to put the weeds in there. Oh, well. Alright. I need to grow that. I'll throw that down. Actually, I need to go back to the plants. I need the roses. I'll do a coastal bush because that's new. Ancient bush, I don't care. I'll grab those guys. I think they're new. Gatherables. Oh, that's starred. We don't care about that. Da-da-da-da-da. Obviously, I know all the things that I'm doing. I don't. Really? It should have. hold on. Let me see. You're on my list, so theoretically you should be able to, I mean, now I'm in my house, so, like, you can't jump to, my Bahari thing, because I'm not in Bahari anymore, but, okay, I need that one. I need that one. And that one. Right. Maybe that one. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like, it gets really weird. Flower fields, let's go. I do have a whole plot literally just for, flowers and stuff. They're not very well organized right now. But I've been trying to put these on here so that I have a collection. This one is new, so the new ones go up front. Mushrooms are gonna go back. Uh-oh. I'm glitching again. Am I glitching? There we go. Okay. And this one reminds me of those ones that I have over there, but I think they're new. This one, I think, is this pink one right here, so I'm just going to kind of put it more awkwardly over here on the side. The rose bush, that one's new. It's not like the other rose bush. Place that there. Just drop it. Drop it. Elderflowers. Plop it. Oops. Plop it. Doing a great job here, I promise. Alright. And our random bush thing. Okay, so we're gonna water all these real quick and keep an eye on the time. Yeah, you can have up to 10 plots. So you can purchase, and I'll show you actually when I go back to Kilima in a second, where to purchase that. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need renown. Ooh, I don't need seeds. I don't need those seeds. I'm gonna ignore that real quick. Flower. Okay. So yeah, you can have up to 10 plots. So you have the current one plus 9 other ones that you can choose from. What you need for this is renown. So that is going to be your reputation, 999, or 9,999 is the cap, as you can see there. I hit that a long time ago, and it just sits there, and it's really sad. I really wish that they would implement more that we can use to spend that with, because at this point, it just sits there. But that's okay. So I'll show you though. Jump into Kilima, and then you're gonna go to the town hall where Kenyatta is working, usually during the day. It might be a little too early for her, so she's probably still sleeping. But it's okay. It's that building literally right there when you pop out of your house into Kilima. So we're gonna go for the big giant town hall building. Make your way down there. Run on over. But yeah, this is the only place that you're able to spend your renown. I really think that they need to implement some other things just because. And you're going to use it to do your writ first. And then, oh gosh, what was it? Writ expands it, and then you're going to need gold in order to purchase a new plot. So if you go into, if you're, oh, thank you for that, Turtle. You said you were on Switch, right? Or maybe, no, you were Xbox. If you click, when you're in your housing plot and you left click, it should pop up. Unless you're on PC. If you're on PC, it's H. So that's how I kind of know that. But yeah, so this will help expand out your house. And then there's a couple other things that you can purchase with it. But again, once you hit all these, you got nothing else to spend it on. And then you just sit here with all this renown that you can't use. I wish they would let you convert it or something. So this helps you kind of make the general space more available. Yeah, okay, so Xbox, you're going to do your left trigger. You're going to be at your house. You're just going to push it in. I believe it's the left one, and it's going to pull it out to that open area, and then you're going to check the top, and it will tell you, like, you'll click the top And then it'll say add a new plot, and it'll tell you how much gold that costs. I think there is a quest for that at some point, so if you want to wait until the quest happens, it's fine. Sorry, the chat. I need to. That's why I have the chat turned off. It is so distracting, but I also need it, so I'm just gonna move this here. But yeah, you hit H when you're in there, you get the top-down view of your plot, and then you can expand it out from there. It is really, really nice to have multiple plots. So I have one that's I specifically dedicated to cooking. One I just kind of was messing with as like a game place. One I was just doing random stuff. Yeah, it does cost a bit. Gold is very abundant though in this game, so don't feel like you're gonna be it does sound very daunting when you think about it very early on and stuff, but like even this, I'm like, it literally caps before you can hit 1,000,000 gold. Like, you can earn gold, it's fine. Cooking parties have definitely helped with that. I am slowly running out of food. But as you can see, like, each of these cakes that I did, like, this stack of 23 would get me 6,000 gold. You get a lot of cake when you're doing cake parties. It's been a minute, though, since I've done them. Hey, free cake. By the way, you get free cake for watching Twitch. So, hey, go watch Twitch and get your free drops for that. So, the cooking parties... the best way that I would suggest going to a cooking party is, I'm gonna mess this up. Hold on, I have it on my thing. Palia Party app. That is the wrong button. I need this one. Palia Party. PaliaParty.app. So it is an app that somebody created to kind of help bring folks in and help them coordinate, like, what time events are, what is needed, what you need to bring, things like that. I used to do that all the time. Every once in a while, I will host on there. You can do different things. You don't have to do just cooking parties on there. I used to host, hangout parties, like fishing parties. I used to host tree chopping parties because I have a boatlet. It's early. I can actually go back to my house real quick and show you. I have a boatload of flow trees that people love to chop. Because those kind of perpetually continue to grow, you basically have an infinite supply of things on there. So I have Chaos Cutting 1 and Chaos Cutting 2. I'm going to start with 1 because I'm pretty sure I didn't have anything on the other one. Yeah, so flow trees galore. And I'm going to kind of stay back because my frames are going to just crash and burn if I get too close. But I have a lot of flow trees here to chop. These ones are still growing, which is why they're over here. These ones are done, and that's why they're over here. So people host tree chopping parties. They host cooking parties. So I've done cooking parties. I haven't done them in a hot minute, but, you know, I have all of these cooking spaces for folks to kind of come in, and depending on what their role is will kind of depend on, you know, what station that they go to. So for the cooking parties, sometimes, like, you just need, you know, I need you to craft, you know, like if you're doing sushi, depending on what recipe you're doing. So if it's sushi, they have everybody cook the rice because the last thing that you do is do the fish. So if you have everybody that is there do the rice and one person do the fish, once everybody's done with the rice, they just finish up their fish, throw it in, and, like, boom, everybody gets the sushi. So it's like everybody's contributing to it. There are what they call overflow spaces. And so, like, if you see that, like, all of the spots are filled, but, like, you have, say, like, 50 sweet leaf or something, and they're doing a cake party, you can do over prep. And what over prep is basically, you're basically saying, here, have my ingredient for free. And in return, I'm going to get the cakes that we made. Even though you don't need that sweet leaf that I contributed, I still get, it's saying that I participated and therefore I get some of the stuff. I used to do that for that. As you can see, I have a lot of fish around here. There are some recipes that are really, really good with these fish. So I started hoarding them and I started placing them down so I could use them for special cooking parties that involved those types of fish. Yeah, like different things that you can kind of do. Cooking parties are really, really good. I always forget to do focus. So, my gauge in the top left, I mean, right now it's not terrible, but every once in a while, like, somebody will be like, oh, check your focus. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, thank you for that share, Hoth. I appreciate that. But yeah, so every once in a while, you'll see those. There are some that are standard that, like, they do it every single week. As you get more and more involved in the community, they may invite you to some exclusive ones. There's a few that I'm part of that are like exclusive communities, and they host parties at a set time every single week. It's like sometimes they have ones on Monday, sometimes they have them on Wednesday. Um, and then those ones you can always join in later. Like, you'll have to be invited there, but like when you start showing up to the parties and like contributing and participating, you'll start kind of getting those invitations to the more private ones that are a lot more consistent and a lot more like chill vibes and stuff. um I think, yeah, these ones are not ready. Yeah, I'm gonna run back to Bahari, or Bahari. I don't want to go to Bahari. I want to go to Kilma. But yeah, those are just kind of some of the things to kind of get more involved too. And then again, that's like another way to kind of make friends as well. I have made friends through Palia party stuff. Um, there's a couple streamers that I found that way. There's a couple of different folks that do things on there. Every once in a while, like, there's some folks that are actually on my friends list that they will host. Oh my god. My game crashed. Give me a second so I can send them some feedback. I went into Kilima and died. Alright, gotta get this reposted again real quick. But yeah, so obviously no glitches whatsoever in this game. It's good, it happens. But yeah, so I do highly encourage you, like, get a little bit more involved with the Palia party stuff. You'll get a lot of friends that way because normally they do ask that you add the host, and then at the designated time you'll just join into their game. It's all on their plot, so it's easy to kind of hop over. But like right now, because cooking does seem to be a little bit broken, there might not be a lot of parties going on right now because of that. So do also keep that in mind. Like, when there's a major update, when there's like hiccups like this, it does. You finally joined my server. Was that when I crashed and burned? Because here, I'll join you. How about that? Yeah, no, it crashed on me. It's all good. We're good now. We're clean, we good, we Gucci. Uh, it's fine, it happens. Uh, but yeah, so it's good though. Like, and then having like the variety of friends does help out, like when you're server hopping. So like, I'll probably end up hopping over to Jess's and Octavia's and Ray's in a little bit, to try and get some more of the flowers. So, you know, there's a win-win in my opinion. They're kind of doing things. I don't know what time the aura is supposed to start. But I'm gonna run around and kind of see if I can see it. Cause, that would be nice to jump into that early. Where's my watering can? Oh my gosh, I need water! Where? I need to go find out. Don't you crash on me, OBS. So help me, I'm gonna be mad at you. Alright, we're good. I do need to move that, though. There we go. Thank you. I have my, bit rate on my stream, and that's usually what tells me if my OBS has crashed or not, so I gotta make sure I can actually see that. Alright, give me some water. Thank you. Alright, let's go see if we can find the location of flowers. I do like this blue mist thing that they got going on here. It is nice. Alright, not seeing anything here. I don't know the exact areas. Somebody posted a map on, one of the group things that I'm in of all the locations, but I did not save that. Like, that would have been way too easy and smart, but, you know, we mess up, so it's fine. But I'm sure somebody will announce where and when it is if they see it before I do. Like I said, I don't know what time the thing, what time the aura thing pops up, so I'm gonna head over this way. And yeah. But apparently it's like 6 locations and stuff. Yeah, honestly, Red, it was like the greatest day when I was able to unlock all of those because I am a sucker for decorating and I'm like, oh, but I've invested so much on my main plot. I don't want to, you know, change it over and do all this stuff. But like there's all these other designs and things that I want to do. I'm not seeing it here. Did anybody call out where the thing is? Anyone? That's wrong. Wrong. Yeah, New World Refugees. That's our, username, actually. Anyone see? No eyes yet. Okay, I'm gonna try over here. Watch, I'm gonna get all the way over here, and it's gonna, like, pop up. Spawn in Dragon Shrine. Gosh darn it. See what I mean? I'm gonna be on the opposite side of when it spawns and where it spawns. Go figure. It's fine. Keep the watering can ready. But yeah. It like for somebody who's a sucker for building stuff, like it's great for me because I'm just like, yes, I want to do all the things and craft all the things and do all the things. And yeah, it's just it's fun for me. Come on, let's go, let's go. But yeah, this frame rate drop is definitely something rough. So, flared? Where's it flared? I don't see a flare. Somebody said they flared it, right? Am I dragon? This is Dragon Shrine. Am I blind? Am I? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm just, yeah, I didn't go far enough north. Yep, that's the thing. Pay attention. Alright, let's go get the flowers. Let's get something good. Oh, yeah, no, I would not have noticed that with this area, so, okay. Water all the things. Oh, they watered everything. Awesome! Take advantage of all the things that they did. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me all the flowers. I don't know what kinds I just picked up, but I'll take them. I also don't know what's popping up because I moved my thing right onto that spot. So I'm seeing sun drops. I'm seeing... here, I'll help water. I guess I could help contribute. Chop-a-tail flower. Okay, okay. Rose. I didn't see what else popped up, but we got something. I didn't see... Oh, terracotta. I think, we got a recipe. Terracotta recipe? Is that what it is? Yeah, buddy. I will take it. Are these done? These all done? Oh my gosh, she's pinging me. Oh my gosh, what did I freaking call it? I freaking called it. I knew it. I said yesterday that my family has a tendency of not telling me that we're gonna go hang out at my sister's. And then at the last minute, what they will do is be like, "Hey, we're going over to your sister's, and you should come with because you know, you have nibblings that you need to see and socialize and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, just tell me like in advance so I can plan." And I called it yesterday. I literally was planning on not streaming because I'm like, they're gonna do it last minute and I'm gonna be like in the middle of streaming when they tell me, and lo and behold, look, hey, I got the text of that, and where's it at? Where are we at? Event. Yeah, where's event? Where's event? Give me event. It's right here. Right in front of me. I don't even need to check it. Sweet. Yeah, come join me. Excellent. Get all the flowers. This is wonderful. I like server hopping. This is nice. And you get to benefit from my server hopping. That's good stuff. Yeah. See, if you guys need to server hop, feel free to join. I don't know what the special thing is. I'm just clicking away. And I didn't move my thing, so I still don't know if I'm getting any recipes or anything. This one's done. This one's done. Okay, server hop. Cozy. Yeah, see? It wins. Yeah. Nothing. Well, I am gonna have to end here probably at the top of the hour, though, just because, Familia? I don't think it's back there. It doesn't look like there's an aura back there. I'm gonna try this way. I4. Wait, I'm on I. Right? M? I4. Oh, it is. Oh, did she jump to me? She might have jumped to me, and that's why it's not showing up. I need to jump to somebody else. I can... I'll go to Octavia. Octavia might be on a different one. That actually I probably should have checked for sure, but I'm pretty sure that was the one we already had. So, yeah. If we could cheese it and get, like, multiples for an event thing, like, I'm gonna do that. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I just got here. Where are the flowers? 12 p.m. That's... No, they're up right now, you fool. Don't tell me 12 p.m. Where are they? D5. Alright, we're gonna go, yep, to the farm. Rush to the farm! Let's go! Let's go! But yeah, that's, I called it. I am gonna have to text him back and see what time we're going, but I think 5 o'clock is a good stopping point for me anyways, so... Especially with some of the hiccups that have been going on. Granted, it has been nice being able to actually do this, event. I mean, even if it is like a little silly little event. I do like silly little events. I just don't like all of the chaos. Alright, now I'm getting harassed by family, which is wonderful. You don't get to tell me that we're going over there and then demand a response within 2 minutes. That's not how this works. It wasn't even a question. What's the yes for? It's good stuff. Alright, let me pull all these real quick, and then I will try. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting anything from doing all this either, if I get like extra stuff. Ooh, missed one. Another rose flower. Excellent. I think that's everything, right? Nothing else crazy over here. Okay. Let me try one more hop to Icon. Icon? Oh, I can't connect to Icon. Ray. Let's go jump to Ray. Maybe Ray will have something. Maybe. We'll see. With the wolf in front of you, it looked like you were standing while playing. Right. I love him. He's so cute. That was literally one of the things that I have wanted for a long time was a little Tao to follow me along while I was playing. And not to be confused nothing, by the way, by saying Tao. That's a character's name in this. But oh my gosh, okay, I gotta respond to family real quick. Hold on. They are being spicy. Let's go. I swear if they say, hey, we're going right now, you need to be there when we get there. I might have some words. We'll see. But yeah. Because I still have to go get dressed. Like, I may look like I'm dressed. I am not. Top up, I'm dressed. Bottom down, not so much. Oh, you freaking biscuit eaters. I love family. Okay, well, unfortunately for me, I'm being harassed to leave now. So, it has been in beta for a while, but it's all good. So, I'm sorry, I can't stick around. Send me some messages on whatever platform you prefer. I will answer it, even though it does get filtered. All my messages get filtered. But if you guys have other questions, stuff, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to be happy to answer those. I will be with family, but I will be ignoring them because they are harassing me for this. For the folks over on Twitch, I'm going to send you guys off to somebody who is also playing Palia. None of the folks that I usually play, so I do not know if this individual has anything crazy. I'm going to do this very, very fast and dirty, though. I'm going to send you guys off, and then I'm going to bounce. Just because it's chaotic. But this is going to be Elizabeth Honey that we are going to be raiding really, really quickly. They are playing Palia. If you're here for the drops, go ahead and get your drops there. I appreciate you guys. For the rest of you, I will probably be streaming tomorrow, likely Warframe or Soulframe, possibly Palia. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys nonetheless. Thank you for everything that you do. And thank you for hanging out. And, yeah. See you next time.
Well, Marta is tired. On to the next trip.